All right, so today we're diving into Ramadan. For Muslims all over the world, it's a month of fasting and deep reflection. But what's it really all about once you get past the surface? Let's get into it. When you hear Ramadan, the first thing that probably pops into your head is fasting, right? No food or drink from sunrise to sunset. And yeah, that's a huge part of it. But the real question is that it? Is it just about what you're not putting in your stomach? The short answer, not even close. You see, the physical act of fasting, that's just the starting point. At its heart, Ramadan is this incredibly powerful act of worship. The whole point is spiritual renewal. It's like a month-long reset button for your heart and mind. So to really understand Ramadan, we have to look beyond the empty stomach and get to the core of it. We have to ask, what is the fundamental purpose behind this whole month? And this verse from the Qur'an pretty much lays it all out. Fasting isn't just a tradition. It's described as a divine command, an act of obedience. And the goal is stated right there, so that you may be mindful of God. That one idea, that mindfulness, is the key to everything else. And that mindfulness is supposed to kickstart a really profound inner transformation. So what does that actually look and feel like? Well, the whole spiritual goal can be summed up in this one really important word, taqwa. You can think of it as God consciousness or being mindful of God in your daily life. The thinking is, by getting a handle on your physical desires, you actually strengthen your spiritual awareness. And that helps you grow these amazing qualities like self-discipline, patience, and a genuine empathy for other people. Now, this is where things get really fascinating. We've been talking about all these spiritual goals, but can you actually, measure them? Can this practice have a real, noticeable psychological effect? Well, in 2019, a study with 300 university students set out to answer that exact question. So, what the researchers did was measure two key things before and after Ramadan: resilience and what they call psychological hardiness. And for the group that was fasting, the results were pretty incredible. Just look at the jump in those scores. The average score for resilience went from about 58 all the way up to 98. And psychological hardiness saw a huge boost too. But here's the kicker. The study concluded that a massive 78% of the improvement in psychological hardiness was directly caused by the act of fasting. So this isn't just a feeling, it suggests that the spiritual practice has a powerful, tangible impact on our mental strength. But here's the thing. This inner strength isn't supposed to stay locked inside you. The idea is that it ripples outward, changing you so you can better connect with your community and show compassion. Let's see how that plays out. This is where the social side of Ramadan just comes alive. Community bonds get so much stronger through all these shared rituals. You have people breaking their fasts together every single evening. That's called iftar. There are special nightly prayers called Taraweeh. People get involved in huge charity drives. It all creates this amazing sense of shared purpose and looking out for one another. And charity is absolutely central to the whole month. Giving during Ramadan is not just encouraged, it's seen as an act that brings immense rewards. It's how you take that internal empathy we talked about and turn it into real, tangible action in the world. And the impact this wave of charity has on society is just profound. It gives direct economic support to people who need it. It helps pay for students' education. And, this is really important, it's a way to help those who are struggling but might be too proud to ask, which lets them keep their dignity. So as the month goes on, the spiritual energy just keeps building and building, and it all leads up to the final 10 nights, which have a very, very special meaning. There's a saying, or hadith, from the Prophet Muhammad that really captures the vibe of these last days. It says that he would basically go all in. He'd spend the nights in worship and wake his family up to join him. It was a time for maximum spiritual effort. And the reason for all this intensity is that hidden somewhere in these last 10 nights is Laylatul Qadr, the night of power. It's considered the single most holy, most sacred night of the entire year. And this verse from the Quran explains why. It says the blessings and rewards for worshiping on this one night are greater than worshiping for 1,000 months straight. 1,000 months, that's over 83 years, all packed into the potential of a single night. So, to make the most of this incredible window of opportunity, people are encouraged to fill the night with worship. That means things like reciting the Quran, making really personal prayers or dua, giving to charity, and just taking some time for some deep self-reflection about the past year and the year ahead. So when you put all the pieces together, the physical discipline of the fast, the psychological growth, the community connection, and this incredible spiritual peak, Ramadan isn't just a month of not eating. It's more like an annual spiritual training ground, a concentrated boot camp for building the muscles of discipline, empathy, and your connection to God. And all of that leaves us with one last big question to think about. The training is intense, but it's for 1 month. The real challenge and the ultimate goal is figuring out how to take the lessons you learn and the strengths you build during Ramadan and carry them with you to shape and inspire the rest of your life.